Today, brothers and sisters, this particular Mass is offered in thanksgiving for those of you graduating middle school, high school, and college. However, I find it very fitting that this event falls on this Sunday, the Feast of Corpus Christi, that is the feast of the body and blood of Christ. Around 10 years ago, I spent my summer volunteering at a Catholic retreat camp in Steubenville, Ohio. I chose to do so because up until that point, I realized I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. I was directionless, stuck in a community college and working a dead-end job without any real passion. Further, my faith, in which my parents had worked so hard to cultivate in my life, was dry. And so I figured, as a last-ditch effort, to give myself away, as it were, to do something out of the ordinary, in order to escape the mundanity of my life. Now, this camp demanded a lot, working long hours in the sun, organizing events for hundreds of families, and on top of that, spending at least 2 hours a day in prayer. I remember during the first week, sitting in front of our Lord in the tabernacle thinking, this is crazy, I don't belong here. To say praying in silence was difficult would be an understatement. Yet as the weeks went on, and I found myself growing more comfortable and eventually enjoying my time in prayer. And the friends I made that summer still endure to this day. When the summer ended and I returned home to North Carolina, I went to Mass here at St. Mark's. I recalled the goodbyes I said to my new friends and to the other workers of the camp, thinking how much had changed. But then, as the priest elevated the host above the altar, I realized the single greatest relationship I had made wasn't with any friend or coworker at the camp, but rather it was with our Lord, specifically our Lord in the Eucharist. While everything seemed to have changed around me, the one thing that stayed the same was that I was with the same God who I prayed to every day during that summer. Graduates of 2020, a lot is going to change in your life, both for better and for worse. You will experience many joys, yes, but you will also experience suffering. As such, you will try and find some foundation in your life in order to stand your ground. Unfortunately, too many people try to withstand life's cruelties using drugs, alcohol, pleasure, or money. But all these things, these false idols, can never be a firm foundation. No. My friends, it's either God or nothing. Either you return the embrace of our Lord and stake your life on Him, thereby seeing your existence as more than what meets the eye, as something full of hope and meaning beyond suffering and death, or you succumb to the lie that nothing matters, that nothing has meaning, that all the truth, goodness, and beauty you may have perceived were not moments of grace, but just vanishing shadows. My friends, on this Feast of Corpus Christi, you have the great foundation, the great anchor, the singular constant who will grant you stability no matter what comes your way. While everything around you may change, He will not. No matter what trial or tribulation comes your way, there will always be a place to stand because of Him. Remember our Lord's words at the end of the Gospel of Matthew. Behold, I am with you always, even until the end of time. How else is He with us if He is not literally, physically present among us in the Eucharist? It is not enough to be with us in spirit only. We as humans, who are hybrids, in that we are both body and soul, need a tangible presence in our lives. We need God with us physically. Imagine if you needed help moving from one house to another, and you called your friend, and he says, I can't be there physically, but I'm sending you my prayers and support. Some friend. Christ, in his great love for us, is not distant in our daily struggles, but with us every day, tangibly, right here in the Eucharist. It was not enough for him to just have wished us well and remain with us in spirit. We need him. We need his real presence in order for us to navigate this world. We've heard it said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. That is a lie. We so easily forget God's presence because we are tempted to believe that he is far away. No, absence does not make the heart grow fonder. It makes the heart wander. Our Lord is with us, closer than we're often aware of, right here in the Eucharist. He is our foundation, the North Star, guiding us along a stormy sea, with us till the end of time. In the words of the great author J.R.R. Tolkien, out of the darkness of my life, so much frustrated, I put before you the one great thing to love on earth, the Blessed Sacrament. There you will find romance, glory, honor, fidelity, and the true way of all your loves on earth. In the Eucharist, Christ gives himself totally to you. Now for your part, love him. Take hold of his hand when the vain comforts of this world vanish. And most of all, worship him.